Hi guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's do one of these from box number 3. Let's do that one. Box number 3 is the grids and ribbons. So I'm hoping it's a grid and not a ribbon because I have a big piece of paper. It is a ribbon. Well, that's okay. We can make it into a grid. Why not? Naidali. Naidali. So we're going to make our ribbon. There's my pointy thing. Make our ribbon, and we're doing a diagonal with nice big space in between, and then we're going to go diagonal the other way. And then it looks like we're going to aura that space. And then we're going to aura it again. Let me look at it really close. I can actually see it better if I use the camera than if I use my eyes. Okay, so we aura the whole thing once. And then we do just this part 2 times. Okay, so just the zigzag part 2 times. And then on the last part, we come over and then down, over, down. So we make a little like that. Okay. So then it looks like that one we're finished. So let's do that. Let's see what happens. Zoom out because that is very tight in there. Okay, let's start with a nice border. Then we're going to do a ribbon going across this way. We're going to start with that. So then we're going to do diagonals. And then diagonals the other way. Something like that. Something like that. And then the next thing is to aura. I think that was supposed to not connect at the corner, but that's okay. It's what I did. Ah. I was afraid of that. This particular paper is very smudgy. I don't know how Alina made such straight lines just naturally. I really don't. And I can draw a fairly straight line sometimes, but sometimes my hand is just so woggly. so then this is the way we're going to go. We're going to do 2 going this way, this way, this way, and this way, this way. I think it's time to do another Just Lines video. You guys ready for that? Maybe on Friday, that's what I'll do. I like when it ends up being like a contour thing. It's really cool. Where would this one be? I think it would be this way. And this one would be this way. I'm going to go like that. We'll see. See what that ends up being. And then we want one that goes here. So it goes there, there, and there. Like that. That's great for the ones that ended up that shape, like baseball diamond shape. What about the ones that didn't end up that shape? How do I resolve that? Like that? Yeah, okay. So it needs to be baseball diamond shaped in the middle. I'm going to just do it like that. I don't know, something like this. That's more or less the pattern. More or less. I don't think that's right. But that's what happened. I still end up with these ones that are very square. That one's not right in the least, but we will see what we can do with it. That's the shape of, I watch a YouTuber whose art, he has a character that's that kind of diamond shape with a flat end. I think he calls it the Watcher. Boy, my hand is shaky today. It is really bad. I haven't had any caffeine today either. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I needed caffeine. But I am very shaky today. That's okay. You guys can still see what I'm doing. Okay, that works. Who knows what this is going to do? That's not right. Both of those ended up the same direction. It needed to go this way. Why did I make another line going this way? That's this way and this way. That's not this way and that way. Guess what? We're trying again going the other way. We have a lot of weird shapes going on here, folks. I didn't do this one right in the least. So what are we going to do? We're going to just make do. We're just going to make do. Did somebody come to my front door? much. Okay. Somebody's out front. Usually that's the neighbor taking a walk. We have quite a few neighbors that take nice walks in the afternoon. Yeah, I've got weird shapes happening here. This is not correct, folks. Do not follow this one. I did that completely wrong, and I don't know how I even managed. But we're gonna try to salvage this. By making something similar, but it will not be right. Okay, that's kind of, sort of, sort of, maybe, sort of, maybe. Something like that. I just want it to kind of blend in. This is the correct one. Rest of them, not so much. But this was not meant to be a full tangle. It was meant to be a ribbon. And I ribboned. The rest of it is a mess. Just a mess. Something like that. Okay. We're just going to leave it like that. And I'm just going to do a little shading and just let it be. Just let it be. We'll let it marinate in this manner. She's colored hers in, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend the time to color. We're gonna put shading here where things overlap, and in this spot, I think. Something like that. Something like that, maybe. Something like that, maybe. I'm getting hungry. It must be lunch time. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna shade all of that. And just kind of blend that into the background. Because it's bad. It is bad, bad, bad. This one's not so bad. Those other ones are just, yeah. Don't do it that way. Do it this way. I got way off. And nothing looks good. So we're just going to blend this puppy into kind of a backgroundish bunch. So it's there, but it's not really there. It's not the focus. It's at the end of its lifespan. Don't like it at all. Perhaps we'll put a little color in the middle part that I do like. So this can just kind of disappear. No, I guess that's it. I'm done. My battery is telling me I'm done. So we're just going to sign it and be done. And it is what it is. Naidali. All right. Yeah, it's not my best work. It's just not my best work, but that's okay. You guys are okay with that. It will be what it is. This part is fine. This has gone progressively worse. This one's okay. This one's fair. This one's just awful. So ignore those. Just ignore those. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. I'm going to go have some lunch and plug my battery in. And I will see you guys whenever I'm out here again. Bye.